Hello, PC Guides here. Today we're going to go over part 4 of our Linux tutorials. We're going to cover the cp command, the mv command, and the diff command. So if you haven't already, go ahead and power on your virtual machine that we made in the last couple of videos that we've made. Click on your username and type in your password. And it will start to come up. Alright, once it gets there, click Applications, System Tools, and Terminal. Most of you guys probably know the gist by now. And once we get here, let's go ahead and cover the cp command. So let's see, what do we have in here from the last time? We got trees in there, city to trees, and we got oaks. What does oaks say? Hello world. Okay, let's go ahead and make a really quick file real quick so we have something to work with for cp. So cat oaks.txt, cat greater than oaks.txt, and let's just type in a couple oak trees in here. So white oaks, water oaks, red oaks, and that should be good. So from there, do a Control D to save, and now at least we have something there. So if we cat oaks, we get that. I'm going to clear my screen real quick so we can, I said I was. So clear my screen, and let's see what we can do. So let's go ahead and make a copy of oaks. That's what cp does. cp stands for copy. So let's type cp oaks.txt, and we'll call it oaks.bak for backup. Like I said, Linux does not care what type of extension you use. You don't even have to use an extension. Linux does not care. It's pretty much so the user can understand what kind of file they got there. Linux could really care less on these type of flat text files. So press enter, and we do an ls. We can see we now have two. We have a oaks.txt and an oaks.bak for backup. If we cat oaks.bak, we see there's the same thing in there that's in the oaks.txt. So let's make another file so we have a little bit more here to work with, because we'll do a whole backup of the directory. So let's cat pines.txt, and we'll type white pine, short leaf pine, and long leaf pine. And hit enter and do a Control D to save it. And then we'll go ahead and do a cp of this. So cp pines.txt to pines.bak. Now we have 4 files in there. We have pines.bak and pines.txt. Okay, let's make a directory called backup. We'll load everything in there. So do a make dir backup, and then do an ls. You can see our backup directory is now there. So let's copy all of the txt files into the backup directory. We'll show you how we do this. cp is great for a lot of things like this. So we'll do a cp *.txt /backup /. Go ahead and hit enter here. If we cd up to backup and then type an ls, you can see our oaks.txt and our pines.txt are in there. So just for just to get another grasp on it, let's do a cd ... and let's add the .bak files into there well, so we get just a better grasp on how to use this command. So cp *.bak, and what the asterisk does before the period, right after it, before the period, this makes the cp command look at the back of the file and just grab the tail end of it. So that's what that does, and that's what we want to do. So, and we'll do a * backup. Hit enter. If we do an ls * backup, just do it this way so you ain't got a CD into it and CD back out of it. So do it ls:/backup/, press enter. As you can see, all of those are now in there. So from here, we can do a few more things. We can do a cd ... and then we're in our home directory. So we can do a cp-r trees. Take the / off if you do autocomplete, and then trees 2. And what the -r is a recursive backup or a recursive copy. It'll copy everything within that directory. And if we press enter, we can do an ls, and now we have trees 1. We don't say 1, then trees 2, what we just made. So that's good for that. So that's about it for the copy command. There's, like I said, several great things we can do with it, and that's just happened to be one of them. So now we'll look at the mv command. mv is good for a lot of things. So we'll go ahead and bring that up. So let's cd into our trees directory. Type in ls, and as you can see, we are back up, and everything there is in the trees directory. And let's type in mv oaks.bak /. Means to go back to the parent directory. So this will move the oaks.bak back one level to our home directory, take it to the parent directory. If we hit enter and do a cd ... do an ls, as you can see, our oaks.bak is now there. And that's what it does. I mean, you can either rename a file, or you can move files to different places. MV stands for move, obviously. So let's just do it this way. We do an MV, make sure we're sitting in our home directory with the tilde sign up there. In our home directory, do an MV oaks.bak to oaks.txt. Hit enter. Type in ls. Now you can see the difference. We no longer have an oaks.bak. We now have an oaks.txt. So you can rename files with it. I can change that to anything. It's not just the extension. I can change it to anything. It doesn't have to be that. So that's the mv command for you. Now we can look at the diff command. And let's see, how can we do a good thing for this? Let's create, we already got everything created, so cd back into the trees 1 directory, or trees 2, it'll work. And type a diff pines.txt space pines.bak. And remember earlier, we just copied, so the diff means to compare the files. We want to compare and see what's different. There should be nothing different within these files, and nothing comes back because nothing is different. So let's cat 2 redirector symbols, that way we can append to the text file we want to go to, pines.txt. And let's just type stone pine. I don't think that's a pine tree, but whatever. Hit enter and Control D. Now let's run that same command we just did, diff pines.txt space pines.bak. Hit enter. As you can see, it tells you that this stone pine right here has been added. So that is the only difference in the file. It works really great for that. And I think that covers. Diff is good for just if you want to compare 2 different files and see the difference in them. This works really well for if you get lost or something and can't figure out why it ain't working, and you really want to figure it out. And you got 2 files and they should be the same, but something's different and you need to compare the files. Diff works wonderful for that. So thanks guys for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming out with, try to do a video a day here lately. It's not been working, but I'm trying. And go ahead and like the video. Thank you guys, and have a good day.